Defensively, a lot of improvements in a lot of areas, individually and collectively. We had more defense in, and we handled it better, and we handled some checks, and OU moves guys around a lot and shifts and motions. We handled that better. Disappointing first drive. We got to get off the field on that first drive. We had a couple third downs that we could have stopped, and they go 7-0. Disappointed we had a pick to get off the field. We get a PI, which was disheartening. And then the rest of the half was pretty good, other than the screen pass. We're in man coverage. We got a guy sign that guy. You should not give up a screen pass in man coverage. If you knew they're going to run a screen, you check the man coverage. So that other play was disappointing. You're 17-3 at half. You've made a few plays in the air. We're not blocking them. Obviously, we can't run the ball on them. I mean, there's nowhere to run. We got backs that are capable of running, but we got to be able to block and open up holes. But we're 17-3, we got the ball, and then obviously pick 6, and then another pick and a field goal, and it's 27-3. And they kind of plot around. We get stops. We do move the ball a little bit better in the second half, but again, 4 turnovers doesn't give yourself a chance. So run game and turnovers is the areas, obviously, that hurt us today. There's been other areas other weeks. We got to continue to improve on defense, because we're going to have to win some low-scoring games down the stretch. And then we got to carve out a better run game, and then we got to protect the ball when we throw. We can make plays in the pass game. We have to improve in that area, but there's ability there. There's a lot of ability with our quarterbacks and our skill guys and our running backs and our tight ends. So there's not a shortage of talent now. A shortage of experience and know-how, heck yeah, but we got to keep getting better right now, because we got a great football team coming to play us next week.
So Billy Ball had the 4 picks, but he shows promise with a strong arm. What are your thoughts on his first collegiate start?
Obviously a mixed bag, and more bad than good, but not OU's a very experienced team. I'd have to really look at the interceptions. I knew the last one was thrown inside. It was just a bad throw. But what happened on him, again, not great when you play a freshman quarterback. I'm not going to throw him on the bus and hit him with a but on the other hand, we can't win a game if he's going to throw 4 picks. So he's got to get better in a hurry. He's got to learn from the day, and we got to look at obviously what we're doing and make sure that he gets the ball in safe places to at least let us punt the ball and have a chance to play defense.
And it seemed like on some of his attempts, the ball was either thrown and the receivers weren't looking at him, or he's overleaving them. Did you feel there's any miscommunication among the young guys?
I don't think there's a ton of miscommunication. A few of the ones we got pressure, he had to throw it early. I think a few of the other ones we didn't get pressure, but maybe he felt pressure and threw it a little bit early on a couple of them where he maybe was a little jittery at times and tried to throw it a little bit. But I didn't think it was really miscommunication as much as either there was legitimate some pressure and he was kind of throwing it away, or maybe he let it rip a little bit early. But we'll look at that on tape. So there's plenty of raw materials there. First game starting against a really solid, experienced football team that knows what they're doing, and in limited running the game puts him in a tough situation, but he still needs to be better, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And was it your plan to play him the entire game instead of rotating with Drew?
Yeah, no, we're going to play him, and he's going to play, and we're making that move. And Drew did some nice things, but the talent level of Billy, we feel like gives us the best chance, not only now but in the future. And we got to get him tightened up to not make those mistakes. So he obviously can make plays down the field. He showed that today. We got to make sure we do a good job of managing what he's doing.
And how did losing Paul Moses early in the game affect you guys?
It actually helped us. I feel bad for Paul, but Koenig played 38, played unbelievable. I mean, he probably was our best football player. We made the move this week to rotate him with Paul. He's been a third. We made the move to move up to 2. We thought he could add some playmaking ability, and then he was already rotating Paul, and then him and Bradley got to rotate afterwards.
Is there anything different that you're going to do on offense in terms of whether it's you're going to run the ball more, you're going to throw more screens, given that your quarterback's kind of young and
yeah, we got to try to come up with some easier throws for him. Although his strength is looking at down the field, he's a big, strong kid, and that's where we're going. So, but yeah, we got to and we got to find ways to run it. And formationally, we usually do a good job, but you still got to block him at the end of the day.